Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not move the stairs back after I got up? Oh, sorry, dear. Sorry, dear. Come on. Just put that there. All right. Come on. Hi. Hi, Socks. Come here, baby. Hi, baby. Hi. Mm-hmm. What a pretty girl. Yeah, this heat is making most of the cats and me very, very logy. Yeah. Oh, so we're gonna save because we did that thing again where we're not saving. Um, there's a quick save button. What is the button for quick save? I know there's a button for it. Controls. Button layout. No, not for controller. Key bindings. Was da 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 da. Reload. Yada yada. Weapons. Quick save. F5. Bam. Okay. Now we know. Cool. Codex. Alright. Now we gotta go back to the thing. So, fast travel to here. Boop.
One of us want to go see what happened?
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Here's your data pad, bud. The elusive part 3. Someone stashed it away inside the old geothermal plant.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electro-charged surface is amazing. It is a mod. And it basically means... Oh, they're all dirty. Like, there's so much dirt. I had like 9 different dirt options when I was making this character. Anyway, basically, if an attacker comes in contact with my armor, it shocks the fuck out of him. It's pretty great. So they're all sitting around because they're like, wait, what happened to the power? So we're going to go in here and we're going to talk to Adelaide.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together.
So, even though she is ruthless, whatever, she's still better than Reed. She's still better than Reed.
Tell him what I have already told you. That I know the secret to bringing life back to the soil. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
You think that'll convince Reed to step down?
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
All right. So instead of going to talk to the Marauders, because we could go talk to the Deserters, convince them they need to go back to town, do it that way, we're going to fast travel over here to Edgewater. And we're going to go talk to Mr. Reeb Thompson. See if we can't convince him what's best for the town of Edgewater. Hey there, Robo VoD. How you doing? All right.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
Your town's a mess, Reed.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
This town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
Except, what exactly are you putting in those cans?
Processed, liquefied, retextured saltuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly saltuna. We've been experiencing a saltuna shortage, you see. So we've had to improvise. We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, a bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like saltuna in the end.
That can't be healthy.
Health is a state of mind, friend. Afflictions in one's body are reflections of afflictions in one's work ethic and attitude. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
Persuade 15. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
She's been using human corpses in her fertilizer.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
This town needs Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here.
So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing. If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom.
I can't make that decision for you, Reed.
No, I don't expect you to do any such thing. Edgewater is my own responsibility, and you have done quite enough for me already. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls, you know.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Okay, bye. I would feel bad, but I don't.
Where are we headed?
Mentioned something
In
earlier.
the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I don't make a habit of imbibing.
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
Eh. Are you safe living across from this place?
There's been scary nights, but Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps an orderly town.
Alright. Gotta get our perception up. Come on, boo. Oh, hey, Mana. Hi. All right. Back to the thing so we can get the thing for our ship. Our ship needs the thing. Right. Region. Hello, Mana. Okay. Hey, can you two stop it?
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I talked Reed into leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better off with you running the place.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Alright then. So that means I'll take that. It's all still marked as stealing, but like I just want to take it because they're leaving, right? They're gonna leave.
bound to spoil at this rate.
They're all gonna leave. I should be allowed to come in here and steal all their stuff. Ugh.
Got it. Heads down.
Fine, fine, I won't steal anything. Ugh. Alright. I don't know what she gave us. Alright. Let's go back to town. Actually, we don't have to go back to town. I believe we don't actually have a quest right now, except... Yep. We have to go back to the Unreliable. Return to our ship. Bam. Mantis swarm. Tiny bugs. Very angry. Much death.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew.
Oh, you're already...
I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but... every time I think of going back, I get this... sinking feeling.
You don't have to go back. You do not have to go back. You can come with me, Parvati. Please, to be coming with me. I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... can I come with you?
Of course
I
you
could
can.
change your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'll be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin. It's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Ugh. Oh, you're so cute. So cute. All right. Hey, Max.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
You know what? You don't have to come. You bastard. You can stay home. You hear me? You don't have to be here. He picks fights with people in the galley. He's a piece of shit. Alright. Let's go talk to Ava.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Alright, Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I have 25 engineering. Robo bitch. Don't act like that.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
There's so much
Our
phrasing in
engine
this.
room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Yeah, alright. Oh, Parvati, you scared me. Sneaking up on me with that robo helmet. Yikes. Huh! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Install! Bam! Achievement unlocked. The ship works again! That means all the doors are open. Let's go. I know I could go talk to you, Ada, but we're gonna go look at the... Wait. Ooh, tossball stick. Sweet. Up the door, up the stairs, up the stairs. No, why? Alright, Ada. I want to go in my room. Why won't you let me go in my room? You're not my real mom.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage?
Gross.
Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Gross. Gross. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Uh-huh.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find
Help
the chemicals
us.
to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine. Fine. I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Alright, so navigation terminal is there. We are going this way. Because all the rooms are open. So,
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
so before I pick that up, this is actually really cool. Whenever you finish a major piece of quest, whatever, side quest, main quest, whatever, you get decorations in your room. So this is the Edgewater sign. Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. Rude. Okay. We've got a box over here, and this is for me to store things if I don't want to carry them around. Will probably happen. We have a
Make yourself at home, Captain.
holographic shroud. projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. So we can actually like sneak around in places we're not supposed to be. With the holographic shroud, pretty great. All right, messages for Alex Hawthorne. You know, Mr. Guy that got smushed by our pod. Unread message list is Udom Bedford. We'll meet him. He was in love with Alex Hawthorne. So log entry. Note to self. Remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wella's lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair would have looked away, or forget about it maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. 2. Last time I got was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardettes, yammering on about a mad scientist some year back who claimed he'd make a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that before. But here's the good part. The Mardet said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. Strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. Could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Why? Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth with on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission. Or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I am not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meantime, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to the other of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be checking with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Okay. So, we have a quest. Weapons from the Void to acquire science weapons, because science weapons are different. Science weapons are very interesting. Alright, so we have a bunch of junk. And I don't know that we need to necessarily put things away at this point. I want to put away... Actually, I want to store this, and I want to store this. I don't want to sell those. We can get rid of that. Nah. Things with names. Alright. That stuff's whatever. Okay. And then we can go up the stairs a little bit more. There's no response from the auto-mechanical unit. A series etched in its chassis indicates the letters SAM. Leave the auto-mechanical alone. This is Sam. Okay. Rooms. This is Max's room. Here's the books he's got. Here he is sitting in here.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, okay. Quest. We can do that. Books. Many books. Okay, and then this room is empty. No one is in here. And then this room is empty. No one is in here. Empty. Empty, empty. Now there's stuff in the fridge. I could take it. I will take it. La, da, 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 da. They don't need this stuff. They're fine. They're fine. My need for having the things is more important. And then we have the bathroom down at the end. Oh, I think... Wait. I love how there's like a really nice bookcase in here now. Oh, here's Parvati's room. That's right. Parvati's room, picture of a stern older man with warm eyes. It's Parvati's father. You got her things that she's working on. Just take that. And, you know, she's got her plants because she loves flowers. This is not, it's Petunia the plant. This is not a petunia. No, 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 no. Gun away, please. Thank you. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. The modern steel wrench in you. Okay. No, not that one. This one. Ammo is very important. Spade, we don't need that. Banged up toolbox, full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lube a finger to a sawtooth blade. And then Abigail. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. There's Abigail. Say hi to Abigail. I mean, yeah. So, 3 more in there, and then Sam. Let's go talk to Ada about Sam. And the doors are all working now. And Parvati's in here. Parvati's working. So. Let's go see if she has anything that she needs to tell us.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Reed seemed to have it in for you.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like he wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you are actually good at this, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
After school, you move straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Break time's over. Okay, bye. I love Parvati. Alright. Let's go talk to Ada about Sam.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Alright. I am in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Ada, tell me a joke.
How often do I make jokes about chemistry? Periodically.
Yes, I would say that this game is worth it. This is not the first time I've played through this game. I love this game. It's beautiful. It's fun. The For me, the weapon system is a wonderful combination of several different games, but it reminds me of Fallout New Vegas, which I love Fallout New Vegas. This game reminds me a lot of that game, and I love Fallout New Vegas. It's such a good game. So, yeah, I would say that this game is definitely worth it. And this is one of the few games I've played like this where the choices matter. Oh yes. Because of the way that the skill system is designed, there's no way to max out everything. So if you do, because they're not only you have the weapons that you can do either melee or long range or short range type builds, and you can you can kit out your companions that they can fill in the holes what you're not doing. Um, the game also has morality and choices, so you can make different choices, and there is more than one ending, and you can make choices that will change everything else you're doing in the game. There's at least one of those, and so it's worth playing through it at least a couple times. And I don't know about the DLC. I'd say it's worth it just because the game is really, really good. I haven't actually played the DLC. That's why I'm playing through it again. I mean, I would. It has achievements. If you get it on Steam, it has achievements. Like, it's on Steam now. I originally got it on Epic, but during the sale, you should buy it now because it's on sale and um the percentage is actually really good. So I actually picked it up again so that I could play it and have all the DLC bundled together and get the achievements because I'm an achievement whore. So, um, yeah, I definitely recommend this game. It's an amazing game. I have fun with it every time I play it. The humor, there's really good humor in it. And yeah, I really like this game. I truly enjoy it. Right, Otter? He says, I can't wake up. I'm sorry, Mom. It's too hot. I know water's very hot. We're gonna stop soon because it's way too hot. Oh, Ada, play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
There you go. It's that's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
No, all right.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Okay. Uh, you got a minute to talk, Ada?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Tell me about Captain Hawthorne.
I require a captain to pilot the ship. Without an identified captain or crew, I serve no purpose. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains of this ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Phrasing. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
Um, let's see if Ada gives us a different joke, and then we'll move on.
Certainly, Captain.
Oh, I can't get another joke right now. Okay.
As you wish, Captain.
We can get one later,
I
though.
must comply with all direct orders.
All right.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
All right. Oh, we've leveled up again. Okay. All right. So we want to. What were we working on over here? Oh, that's right. We were doing dialogue. So we're gonna go ahead and we do that. Just enough to get lie up to 40, even though we don't really lie. We only do persuasion right now because we don't do intimidate. And then I guess we'll put the rest of the points into stealth. I think I'm gonna end up changing my armor because I don't like the negatives from wearing heavy armor for my hacking. Um, let's see. I could also put more into my guns. But I think that leveling up our lockpicking and hacking is going to serve us well. So I think we'll start working on that. So that is that. Okay, and then we get a perk because it's every other level. We are going to go with... We haven't really been having a health problem just because we've been sniping. And if I wanted to, I could actually play... There are perks you can take when you don't use your companions at all. And there's actually several different difficulties, and there's really high difficulties that make it so that you have food and you have thirst problems and food problems. Like right now for me, they're just buffs, but at the highest difficulties, like you have to eat and drink all the time or you starve to death. We're gonna do less weapon and armor durability loss so we don't have to repair as often. Okay. And then Vicar Max has a perk. We're going to increase his base health, and then he's got the telescoping staff. Um, if we put some tinker, if we tinker this tossball stick, it'll be better. So we'll tinker the tossball stick, and he likes shotguns, so we'll do the shotgun for him, and we'll tinker his shotgun, and put a mod in it. Let's do that before we do the navigation terminal. Also, quick save. Actually save your game. Okay, so Max's stuff. Right. Let's mod. What do we got here? So we only have the magazine. So let's do I don't really want to give him more ammo. I don't think that that's a good use of his slot. Since we have extra ones, let's make his shotgun plasma. Yes, we'll make his shotgun plasma. What does that have now? Oh, it has magazine size. It's not worth. We'd rather have plasma. And then we're doing his. We want to do the toss ball stick. We don't have any attack modifications for the toss ball stick, but we're gonna go to the groundbreaker, and the groundbreaker has lots of shops, so I am not worried about that. But we can tinker. Oh, it'll let me tinker the shock stick now. Fascinating. All right, so we're gonna tinker the toss ball stick and level it up some because we like that damage a little bit more than what he's got. 117. 126. Yeah, that's already good enough. So, whoops. Reload. We'll just do that. And leave him with that. Parvati is still doing good. Oh, Vicar needs armor. This is the only stuff I have on me. Oh, it's dialogue skills +5. We're probably going to keep that. If we keep this, then we can put it on when we need it. Just when we're going to do, when we're running around somewhere where it's not dangerous. We've broken down all of our stuff right now, / stored stuff. So we don't have a helmet for him, but we can buy him one when we get to the groundbreaker. So that'll be good. All right. Scylla, we can go to Scylla. Scylla's scary. It's full of primals, everything, and primals and whatever, and mechanicals, and it all wants to kill you. Very angry, much anger. We can go to Phineas's lab. We're not going to worry about it right now. There's stuff we can get there, though. We'll go there at some point. We're going to go to the groundbreaker first. I mean, basically.
The ground.
Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain at home or at work. Thanks, Spacer's Choice.
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
All right, so we can now disembark.
Can we talk?
So this is an interesting thing that this game does. If you have somebody that has a quest they want you to pick up or something like that, they will stand by this door, so that you know that they need to talk to you about something important.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
And what about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure. We can head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Come on, Parvati. We got places to go.
Stay safe out there.
Party selection. Select up to 2 companions to accompany you. Parvati, Vicar Max. Bam. The Groundbreaker.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome,
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
She's so cute. She's so cute. Alright. We'll go ahead and head over here.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Hello, Felix.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I heard you knock somebody out with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Okay, slow down. What exactly did you do?
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me. Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
That's accurate.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never caught your name. I'm not actually Alex Hawthorne. I'm Mizzy.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
We'll chat with you later, Felix. We must go through customs. Because of course we do. We must go through customs.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Also, there's vending machines. So, let's see. Oh, Officer Spine. Corrosive. Do we have that mod available here somewhere? Not in this machine. Oh, did I sell all my junk last time I sold? Oh, Adelaide's watch. That's right. I can get a fuck ton of money from selling Adelaide's watch. Because sentimentality is for suckers. Now, no helmets either. We'll have to check inside. Parasite, Whisper Quiet. Tech kit. Tech kit's pretty good. We'll go ahead and pick one of those up. We'll need it. Alright. I don't know. How should you reward them today? They are all asleep, so whatever they've already, I will say, because you didn't see it, they have already played with the new stick today. I gave them a little bit of treaties earlier, but not that much. There has not been any nippies, but they have experimented with the new stick today. Alright, Captain Leonard Wheeler.
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Excuse me?
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Shut up, Max.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Alright. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Oh my god.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
That is true. I take it this happens a lot.
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Great. I'll go talk to him. Straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
A lot. Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Well, we'll take care of the, we'll take care of the ship problem, then.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Parvati. Got it, thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Can't stand you, Max. I cannot stand you.
All right.
All right. Let's go.
Be seeing you.
Okay, let's go. So, here's the commandant.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
What bounties do you have available?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but two officers.
Assaulting two officers?
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them two officers he wounded. Thinking he won't like that one bit.
Any leads on where I might find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take it.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
We're gonna wait on that, because we have a very specific thing we need to do to make that very, very much easier. A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Yeah, well, you're gonna wait. Max, shut up. Okay.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Man,
Graham,
I want all
right.
your mad pics.
Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
Alright.
You know,
Open up.
more muscles to frown and smile.
Welcome to
Try
the
not to be
Groundbreaker.
distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Alright. So. Rest and go. We got the rest and go. The Lost Hope is over there. That's a bar. We have many, many stores. This is the spacer's choice, man.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track
Beast
of.
Lord J, thanks for the
Sometimes
raid. I
I
appreciate it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Outer Worlds. We are talking to the Moon Man. He's creepy. We're gonna see what he has for sale
Have a look.
because we are. Hi. We're looking for mods because we have a bunch of money and we should use it on. We should use it on. We should use it on tinkering. But we're gonna use it on mods. Okay, so we have a silver tongue that we're waiting to install. We need new armor too, but we could get. We could get like, we could get the Moon Man head for Max. I hate him so much though. I don't want to. Creepy. Okay, let's see. Let's see. My helmet used to. Oh yeah, no, it's so good. This is my second playthrough, but I haven't played it in a couple of years. And I got a bundle with all the DLC, so I haven't played the DLC, and I'm super excited about that. Oh, also I'm up to a 33% discount. Love that. I think we'll go with this one for me, and then could probably upgrade Parvati again. I think she's wearing what I used to be wearing. So we definitely don't want to do that. I'm wearing heavy and I don't want to be wearing heavy anymore. So we're going to find somewhere else to buy some armor for that. Okay. So that's good. And then mods down here, what do we got? N-ray damage. That's pretty nice. I'm not going to pony up that much money for that because that would be all my money if I could actually afford that. But we can afford mag pick. Totally buying the mag pick. We're totally buying the bypass shunt. And every time we see a vending machine that lets us buy that, we're going to buy it. What's that? Oh, it's Parvati's, it's the same overalls that Parvati was wearing. We do not need that. Oh, don't we need... Yeah, we need, damage. We need a mod for, Max's weapon, which will actually end up being Felix's weapon because I much prefer Felix to Max. Thank you very much. Ooh. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Beast Lord J. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. So, excuse me, both of you. Interference.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?